Hey guys. Hello, how's everybody doing today? It's raining here. It's a wet day here. Wet day, and I think we are 69 degrees here. So it's gonna be a wet day. Not gonna be a very good day here at all. Hello, BH. Hey, Tony. Hey, Stan. I may have to cut this kind of early. I'm supposed to be getting a phone call from. I don't think it'll be today, but I think it'll be tomorrow. Supposed to be getting a call from a nurse. So if my phone suddenly starts ringing and I suddenly end the live stream, well, that's why. Is because the clinic has decided to call me, or that one nurse has got. Uh, so, um, one thing in the news that I was trying to keep up on, and I've only read about it, haven't talked about it any, or really haven't heard anything about it, but in 25H2 with Windows 11, you're going to be able to share your audio with multiple devices. So I guess, you'd be able to share it with your phone, tablet. I don't know, I think you'd be able to share it with anything that's wireless. I think. I'm not sure. Movies and TVs is gone, but if you're paying for movies and TV shows, purchase content will continue, but movies and TV looks like it's gone by the wayside. Sounds like Microsoft has killed another one of their programs, but if you're still paying for movies or whatever, that you can still do that. But for anybody that isn't, movies and TV at Microsoft is gone. So the purchase content will continue. And Firefox one version 141 has been released with a whole bunch of AI stuff in it. And what did they say? 19 security flaws, 19 security fixes. So they got AI features, but they also have 19 security fixes in Firefox. So yeah, I hope you're doing okay, BH Rigger. Hello, Headstash. How you doing? It's a wet, rainy day here. Been kind of raining since this morning. The rain kind of, well, yeah, the rain kind of woke me up. I was hearing something and I wasn't sure what it was until I got up and saw that my windows were wet. So it's a wet Wednesday here. About 69 degrees. Obviously, it's cloudy, overcast, and raining. So that's how my afternoon is going. Pretty much at home because of the rain. And I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. At least not this afternoon it won't. Maybe this evening it will, but I'm not really going to be wanting to go anywhere this evening. Yeah, I hope you had a good birthday there, John. Oh, yeah, being woke up in the middle of the night from a thunderstorm. That's always fun. Sunny, mid 80s, low humidity. Not too bad. As long as the humidity is low, I don't mind the 80s and the 90s, but when the humidity starts creeping up there, that's when I want to start going back inside. I do okay with the heat until the humidity starts going up, and that's when it's crossing the line there. I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the 80s and 90s as long as the humidity kind of stays low. But even with low humidity, you start getting into the hundreds, and it's uncomfortable no matter which way you look at it. Even the 90s. Anything's it makes it a lot worse when you got humidity. Yeah, I've had that happen where because of the thunder or lightning or whatever, it sounds like the building took a direct hit. You know, the cracks of thunder makes you think that the building was hit. I'm supposed to yawn, but I'm tired. This rainy weather is making me tired. Let's see. I don't see Darren here today. He might stop in later a little bit. No, not yet. I gotta get some other issues taken care of first before I can take care of the hernia surgery. We're hoping soon. So we're we're hoping soon, but no, the hernia surgery is not on the schedule yet. Hopefully soon, within the next couple of weeks. I really don't want to wait any longer than that, and I'm sure they don't either. But I'll have to find out what the doctor says. And right now, I'm dealing with three different doctors on the three different issues. One's down in the city, so that's my back doctor, but most of these things aren't really serious issues. They're just things I gotta take care of. Things I need to keep up on if things are gonna go as well as I want them to. And I'm just waiting for that nurse or whatever it is that's supposed to be calling me today or tomorrow. So that's why I'm saying this live stream could get cut short because if she calls and I find out it's the clinic, then That'll take 20 minutes, and I'm not going to have you guys sitting waiting around on me for 20, 25 minutes while I'm on the phone with her. So, and I don't think it'll be today. And then mine was kind of making me think it was going to be today, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think they'll be calling today. And I got help from Carey in his live stream the other day. I got the thing that I have to put into PowerShell, that code or that whatever you call it. I have to put this line of code into PowerShell, and then I don't know. I need I need someone to find that video where he was getting this code from. Cause I couldn't find. Or, well, I think I think well maybe I can't. I don't know. I need to find that video and then go and watch it because again, I'd watched that video before, but it's been a while, so I'll have to. Yeah, I think I've watched that video before, so it's just been a while, so I'll have to watch it and see if I can copy and paste that code that I'm supposed to use. Yeah, it's for that networking. It's for the logons thing for the sharing files. When I try to go from this computer to the server computer, I get an error, stop warning that it can't do that because I need to sign in credentials for the user and the user's password. This is a way to get around that. Which I knew there was a way of getting around it, I just wasn't exactly sure what. And it has to do with the SMB clients signing. If you guys know what that is, John, SMB client signing. This turns that off. This code that I put into PowerShell turns off the SMB client signing. I think, yeah, or something like that. I have to do some more. I tried to find that video that he was talking about this code, and I thought it was work. Windows 11 networking. Couldn't find it because it in that video it says read notes below, and that's where it has this code in here to put in PowerShell. But I went back and tried to look for it. Now it's. I don't know. I'll find it. I'll find it. But other than that, I don't know too much. The sharing audio with multiple different devices, that'll be kind of interesting. I've got my Windows updates to do on the one in the bedroom, computer in the bedroom. This one must have gotten them all because I don't see that orange circle with the Windows logo on it. So this one, although I've restarted this one a couple of times, so I may have gotten those updates. I know the one in the bedroom hasn't. And the video where he was talking about this, where he was mentioning me. Yeah, I don't think it's not. Yeah, yesterday's video was 1 hour 21 minutes and starts at 24 seconds, but I put 1 hour 21 minutes and 45 seconds, but you have to go before that and after that point to catch up with everything. And that's when I need to find that website he went to. It says it's easy to find, but I think he was saying it's in shorts. I don't know, I might have been looking in the wrong place. No, it's not S&D. It's SMB. I don't know. I gotta do some studying on this. SMB. B is in boy. This code that I put in is set SMB client configuration to enable insecure guests log on $signs true or something like that. I don't know. That's why I need to look at that again. I'll do that tonight with some other people. See if we can get that figured out. Because I can do it would work better if I copied and pasted it. Because if I try to write that set SMB client configuration something enable insecure guests, I won't get that right. If I type it, I won't get it right. But if I can copy and paste that whole thing and then put it in the PowerShell, that I can do. But if I type it in, uh, be 95% chance I won't get it right. Hey, William. I was just telling everybody else it's a wet day here, William. It is rainy. It is wet. Surprisingly, my back isn't hurting me more than what it is. It's not hurting me too much now, but oh, wait till later. I think it will be. And see, the bad thing about me leaving my bike outside is now is it's getting wet. I need to get a bike cover. Need to go over to the bike shop and get a bike cover. I was gonna do that today, but no, not today. Might do it tomorrow. Hey, Ken. And you just got in. That's why I hadn't seen your name before then. You just got in. Hey, Wintermute. Hey, RM. Robert. Shirley. Yeah, Carey's quick tip sites. Is that where it's at? Okay, I'll have to go back and see if I can look at it. If that's where it's at, then I'm pretty sure I can find it. I just wasn't sure where the hell to start looking. Yeah, I wish the weather was better here today, but it isn't. It's dull, dreary, wet day, rainy, 69 degrees, a little bit of wind, just enough for you to want to stay inside. You know, there's a few people that have been wanting to wait get their lawns mowed. You know, this one guy, his yard needs it really bad, but he can't do it when it's raining. And before he gets another letter from the city, which won't be a letter, they'll just come over and mow his grass and they'll charge him for it. But I was gonna go over and do it that one day, but then I looked up and was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get over there before it starts raining. And I started heading over there, and I got about 2 blocks from his house, and it started raining. So there's just people waiting on the weather to break so they can mow their yard. Hmm. Yeah, I just wish this blue sky would come back, but I don't think that's gonna be today. Looks like it's just gonna be we're gonna be hanging in with the rain today, unfortunately. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain up here. I mean, our grass is it's staying green for the most part. So I don't know if we're gonna keep our tradition that usually in August it just dries up. I don't know we're already at July 23rd and it's still raining, so I don't know. We might keep the moisture this summer. It should be nice. Be nice to have a summer where it's been a lot of rain, but we've been needing a lot of rain. Yeah, we've had plenty of rain up here too, which is good. But for people that do outside work or do most of their stuff outside, well, then days like this can be kind of not good. It hasn't been good for me the last couple of days. I've been stuck at home. Except for earlier this week when I got out, but on days when it is nice out, I usually got doctor stuff to do or other stuff I gotta do. Be glad when all this doctor stuff is behind me. That won't be till the end of August. Hmm. In charge of a landscaping crew in Palms Beach, Florida. How's he doing with that? Landscaping crew. We've got a few places up here that do landscaping. Yeah, it was getting warm here yesterday, but it wasn't so much the heat we had here as the humidity. Humidity was starting to get really bad. Yeah, we're 1 degree below 70. It's not too bad out there. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, at least you're able to get out once in a while. Yeah, as long as you can get out every once in a while, that's good. Good you got people that can help you get out when you need to. We got a bunch of people here that, for most of them, they're mostly able to get out on their own. Some of them have someone with them when they're out running around, so they don't have a fall or something. But there's a few around here that don't have anybody with them when they're walking. And there's a few that I think should, but he crosses Washington Street, and if he falls on Washington Street, so far he hasn't, but it's always worrying when you see him trying to cross Washington Street on his own. Sore on the top of my head up here. Wish that would heal. Yeah, we need a break in the weather so that people's yards can get mowed. We've had it's like I said, it's been a good summer, but it's been wet, and I guess that's better than the alternative. Better than the alternative of being bone dry and icky, but this is almost getting to the point where you want to go outside, but yet you know you can't because you know it's going to be raining, like today. I think it'll be pretty good tomorrow. I think the weather. This rain won't hang around forever. I know yesterday in Carey's video, I don't. He gave me. Well, all I wanted was just the answer, and he wasn't just wanting to give me the answer. He was wanting to teach me up to why it was that way, and I don't know. He was wanting to get into other things, and I was just wanting because I just need to get around this and see if this will work. But Did I fix my sharing issue with Intermute? No, I didn't. That's what I'm hoping this thing that I got from Carey works. This thing that I put in PowerShell. But I don't know how much of it in there, of this I put in there. That's why I need to find that video again. Of the video he was talking about in yesterday's video. It's kind of confusing. And in that live stream, he was trying to help me get, well, he was wanting to teach me more things, and I was just wanting the answer. So I got it, because I told him, well, where do you go to put that in the PowerShell? He says, well, if that's all you want, you can go here to this video. And I forget the video, it's a short, I think. And then he said, if you want to cut out that login thing on the network thing for network sharing, he said if you want to turn that off, this is the thing to use. So I just don't know how much of this you put in there. I don't know how. I'd have to have someone look at that. See if I've got this right. I think I do, but there's spaces where there's supposed to be spaces, and I don't have the spaces where there's supposed to be spaces. I don't think this is all supposed to be crunched together. But I don't know. It's got set dash SMB client configuration dash enable insecure guest logons $ space true. I don't know. Because he pointed right at you. This is the one you need. Like, okay, that's all I wanted. I don't think that's all he wanted to do. I think he was wanting to tell me why it works that way and why it does what it does. But I just need to get this network sharing problem taken care of so I can get the stuff off this computer over there. But I gotta get it there first. And this is hopefully the first step in the right direction. Going into PowerShell and then putting in this set dash SMB client configuration dash space enable something insecure guest logons true. I don't know. I kind of have an idea how that works, but it's for the SMB client signing. That's what it says it is, I guess, for. But I'm going to try that and see if it'll work. I'm pretty sure it will. But like I said, I'd be better off getting this code that I put into the PowerShell. I'd be better off copying and pasting that, because if I try typing this out, it won't come out right. I can do that 30, 40 times over and over and over, and it'll just keep saying error or not complete. Because what's supposed to happen after you do this $true, you hit enter, then a question comes up, are you sure, or you want to confirm this change, and you hit yes, hit Y. But if that question doesn't come up after you hit the enter, then I didn't do it right. I think I'll be doing this 30, 40 times over and over before I get it right. That's why it's easier for me just to copy and paste it. Because typing all that, I don't know where the spaces are supposed to be, and yeah, it's just easier if I copy and paste it. Quicker. Just bang, bang, boom, done. Paste it right into PowerShell. But if I try typing it, that's going to be a shit show. I'll do that 25 times over, and I still won't get it right. Even though I'm going letter for letter for letter. I don't know. It never has worked for me working in PowerShell or the command line. 'Cause they just don't come out right. I put the spaces in where there's not supposed to be a space, or I don't know. We'll get it figured out sometime, somehow tonight, maybe tonight. Because that's all that's going on with that. Just gotta get it into PowerShell and get it to work somehow. But I'm not sure I got it wrote down right. That's what I need to know. Because he highlights it. He highlights it. He said, "This is the one you need right here," and he highlights it. But I read before what I said and I wrote it down before I highlighted it. And that's what it is. But I don't know if I got all the wording right. Like the word logons is it, and what I was seeing from what Carey had, that had to be all capitalized. And I don't think this word logons has to be all capitalized, even though they were showing it being all capitalized. And I don't know. I just have questions. Just wondering if it has to be written exactly, because if it does, that's where I'm going to run into a problem. That's why I said it'd be better off with copying and pasting it. And I can just bada bing, bada boom, done. But typing it, I don't know why, but those long codes or whatever those are, um, they don't come out right for me. And I knew when I looked at it, it was going to be long enough, and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to have to copy and paste that because if I type all that, there's no way in hell it'll come out right." But I don't know. Oh. Yeah, see you later, BH Ringer. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, good. I lost audios because I didn't have the mute button on. Yeah, but all that stuff uh, that website you showed me, Wintermute, that was the problem that Jim had with his NAS, with the SMB. It's not the problem I'm having. Mine is something different. And from what Carey said, this should fix it. But I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see him in there. Yes, he's just not gonna let me. Oh, here it says false. On his it says true. I think that's if you're wanting to turn it on, or if you're wanting to disable SMB signing. Wonder why on his it says true and this one it says false. I guess I'll try it either. Enable insecure, and this is require security. Oh, okay. Require secure signature. You set it as false. If you don't want the secure, you set it as true. Okay. Okay, I just didn't go down far enough. But that is SMB client configuration is what he has. Oh yeah, that is okay. They've not removed your ability to enable SNB1. All editions of 11 have SNB1 disabled by default. Well, that was a stupid thing to do, Windows. Real stupid thing to do. But I'm sure Windows knows that probably about now. I'm sure everybody's told him it was a stupid thing to do. There. I got it saved there, Wintermute, and I'll get to this. Okay. I got it. Hey, Ghetto. Didn't see you sneak in there. I was off doing something on a different page. So I didn't see you sneak in there. And Carey's got a show again today, and I'm just oh. Those are the two commands. Yeah, to turn it on and turn it off. Yeah. I'll try it, see if it works. Pretty close to what I've got. I have to do something. Did not one computer. I'd go over. It'd go out over the internet. What? Okay. Doesn't want. What the hell you slammed me? Oh goodness. So I guess the question to your answer, Ken, from what Ghetto said is yes, he ended his live stream, I think. Oh, doing updates. I haven't done all the updates on all my computers yet, but I should probably get to that today, probably. Get to the one in the bedroom, get that one updated. It's been like that for like 3 or 4 days now. I might wait until Friday. Friday or Saturday. Net brain work? What in the world is that, Ghetto? Dot net brain work? Must be something you use because I haven't heard of something like that. think he meant framework, but he said brain work instead. At least that's the way I decipher it. Yeah, brain work. I don't know. I might be able to get out here for a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I think you were saying the .NET framework there, Josh, not brain work. Yeah, I said it right. That's what I thought. Oh, God, I feel like I just sit back. Yeah, yeah, English. Well, I just had to decipher what he was writing. Well, if nobody else has anything else to say, I think here in about another minute or so, I'm gonna probably hang it up for today because I don't know if I'll get out or not. I'm gonna try to, maybe. I just knowing my luck, I'm gonna get outside. It's probably gonna start raining again, but I don't know. I'd like to get out and stretch my legs for a while, but I don't know. Yeah, guys, I think with that jury note, I think I'm gonna shut this live stream down. I've got nothing really else left to say. I think I've said everything I've needed to say, and I think later on tonight I'll try working on this SMB client configuration thing and try to get that working. But I think from what he said is I have to do it on every single computer. So I have to do it on the bedroom computer, this computer, and those two computers over there. So yay, that's what I get to work on. Um, yeah, it looks like with 25H2 with Windows 11, looks like we get a few new few new things added to it and a whole new, well, not new start menu, but they're adding things to it again. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you all go. I know this was kind of a boring, kind of a not so talkative live stream today, but I didn't really have that much to say today. But yeah, I don't know how these live streams are gonna go. My mom just called me this morning and said, "Well, I don't know how you're gonna do your live streams with the doctors with this nurse thing that's supposed to call you." Well, she calls me. I'll have to answer the phone. I'll tell her. I'll have to have her call me back like within a half hour from then. Mm, well, I don't know. I'll work it out somehow. But in the meantime, yeah, I do plan on having a live stream tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock, and we'll go from there. And until then, I'll catch you guys later, folks. Bye for now.